Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on counterside SEA. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the beginner's guide for you guys, as well as which characters you should reroll for. So hopefully you guys are watching this video before the server goes live, because you want to get all the information on what to do so that you can get a good start to the game. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on counterside. I will be making more beginners guides, as well as going over more information on more guides for you guys, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right to the video. So where I'm getting all my information from is from this doc files. This is a beginner's guide made from someone who took part in a closed beta like I did, and also asked around to see what was the best thing to do in the game. So this should be relatively informative, so let's go and take a look at it. I will leave a link down to this website in the description, so go check it out, as well as in the comment section as well. Anyways, a brief information about how the game works is there is strikers, there's rangers, there's defenders, there is snipers, and there's strikers. Oh well, I already said strikers twice, but as you can see, strikers are better than rangers, rangers are better than defenders, defenders are better than snipers, and snipers are better than strikers. That's how the game works primarily. So if you want to have the best advantage, definitely pin a striker class unit against a ranger class unit. If you do that, you do get a 30% increased damage and a 30% decreased damage from the following enemy. So that is very good. There's lots of different attacks as well, as you can see: ground attack, air attacks, all round attacks and stuff like that. So certain units do certain stuff. Not all units do the same thing, but there could be a unit out there who does all of this stuff. So who to pick in your first 30 beginners rolls? So this is who you guys should actually reroll for. So I also have my opinion on this as well, so I will go over my opinion, but this is what this person has said, and a lot of people have actually said as well. So the most recommended person to actually summon for or to get is Kyle. Okay, where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna point it out. So I do apologize for the image being a bit blurry. I'm not sure if that's how it's meant to be, but hopefully you guys can still see the stuff clearly. But the main character you guys want to reroll for is Kyle, which unfortunately is a male character. So I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed, because we all like to pull waifus. So when we get to pull a male character, it's kind of disappointing, especially the fact that the male character is definitely the most boring character out of every one of them. If you guys haven't seen that video where I showcase the animations for every single one of the characters, go check it out. But like I said in that video, Kyle was just boring in terms of his design and everything, but in terms of his skills, he actually is very good. He adds a shield in front, which is very versatile. You can also add him in any other game mode, and he should work fine in that as well. So Kyle is an all-around best person to pick in this. Now the other person everyone is talking about, or everyone recommends to pull, as well as myself, is Xiao. Xiao is the second best pick for you guys to pick. With Kyle is just a character that is going to make you clear stages easily for PvP or PvE, sorry, and also is a fantastic unit for PvP as well. With Xiao, she's just an all-round good character as well. Now in my opinion as well, I also think Elizabeth is a great damage dealer as well. So if you guys don't want to pick Kyle, or you don't want to pick Xiao, you can also pick Elizabeth, which in my opinion is probably the best designed character out of them. I know you guys don't want to say, oh, just pick the character who looks the coolest or stuff like that, but Elizabeth is a character that looks the coolest, as well as also deals a lot of damage as well. When you put her in a match, she goes in front, deals a massive amount of damage, and then she goes backwards, so she protects herself at the same time. So she's quite good as well. But in the later on down the line, she does get outshined by various other new characters. Well, that is mostly the case for every single one of those characters, but Elizabeth gets outshined relatively quicker, but she's also a fantastic unit. If you scroll down, you will see this over here, which separates the SSR characters, the SR characters, and the R characters and C characters. If you don't know, when you do the 30 beginners roll, you do get 1 SSR character, 3 SR characters, and 3 rare characters, which is very good. Aim for at least good SR characters as well, alongside one of those top tier recommendations for the SSR characters. So if you go over here, the characters that are all in green, I know it's a bit blurry, but hopefully you guys are still able to see. But the characters that all are highlighted in green are the characters that are very good and you can prioritize. The character who is highlighted in white is a character who you get for free from clearing Art 1, so you definitely do not want to pick the character. But yeah, aim for all the characters there. Now I do believe the character at the last SSR slot, as you can see, does get a banner immediately when you get into the game. So although she's not highlighted in green, you can go ahead and summon for her if you want to get more SSR characters. Personally, I won't be going for her. I'm going to try and save my resources as much as possible, but definitely do want to grab as many SSR characters as well. But as you can see, the characters highlighted in green are good characters. What's that character's name? I've forgotten the name. The character in white, she's actually okay as well. She's very good. Let's see if I can remember her name. No, I can't. The white hair character who looks like royalty is also very good. If you take a look at the SR characters, when you're re-rolling as well, definitely aim to get some of these SR characters. Now when you guys are re-rolling, definitely re-roll on the 30 beginner banner, obviously, but they give you 10 free summons as well. So use that 10 free summons, go into the banner that you see and summon on there. If you get a trash character, definitely re-roll. You definitely want to aim to have more than one SSR as you're starting. I do believe we hit all the mileage points for pre-registration as well, so we'll get more materials and resources for when we entered into the game. But yeah, I do believe you do get one free multi, so you can use that multi on a banner. And if you get an SSR character that is top tier, that's recommended for you guys, then definitely keep that banner. If you want to do like a hard reroll and get more than two SSRs, then you could do with that as well. I'm going to try and push for 3 SSR starting off, which just doing one multi, excluding the beginner role. But that's up to you guys. I recommend you definitely getting 2 SSR characters, and then some of these top tier SR characters who are highlighted in green as well. I wouldn't say you should work on too many characters, obviously. I do believe that you can only work on 8 characters, but I recommend you to work on 4 main characters and you should be good. Now this is a few questions about the game. Is the game free to play friendly? Yes, it's definitely free to play friendly. Now dupes are not that much important in this game. They do save you on resources and time, but it's not like a must have to get dupes. But it's obviously good if you get dupes for the character, but it's not like it puts you at a huge disadvantage if you can't get duped for your characters. Now the pity in this game is you must do 150 pulls to get a guaranteed character. In my opinion, I don't like it. I usually like the 100 pity, and then that would be good. But in this game it's over 150 rolls. Hopefully the game company do not rush the banners. I do know that when games gets into global, they like rushing banners. Hopefully that does not happen. I'll be quite upset, but obviously I don't want them to take the time with the banners as well. So yeah, this is the banner we're going to start off with, like I was talking about. You can summon for this character as well. I'll definitely do my reroll on that. She is a support class unit, so definitely summon on this banner as well if you want to grab a support class unit. She is good for end game raid and guild bosses, so that's also good. She heals, which is very nice. Anything else? A quick tip for you guys. Now if they do end up giving us a free buff ticket, definitely take it and activate it immediately when you start your account, the account that you know you're going to grind it out. If you guys are going to try and make this game your main game, definitely is a requirement for you guys, because you do get a 10% XP and gold, so that is very good. In this game, gold is definitely a valuable resource and it's quite limited as well, so you definitely want to make sure you get as much gold as possible and save as much gold as possible. Now when you do start summoning on the banner and you get characters that are below SR, you definitely want to sell them. The amount of gold they give you isn't a lot, but I still recommend you guys to sell it, because the stuff you do with the characters is by promoting or upgrading your characters a little bit, but the stats buff are little. Now this tip over here is about leveling up your characters. Like I said, you don't want to level up that many characters at the start, but you're definitely going to require a lot of characters, especially for raids. As you can see, you do need 24 characters, which is a lot. So you do need to have 8 characters, because in a team there's 8 characters, 4 on top and 4 below. But as you can see at the bottom, leveling up many characters is going to be very important for raid, but I wouldn't tell you guys to level up 24 characters immediately after you start the game, because it's just not going to be viable, especially if you're just spreading out your resources like that. So at this start, just focus on 8 characters, but out of the 8, focus on mainly like 4 or 5 in them, and then the rest could be leveled up as well, but not as leveled up as the other characters. Definitely don't want to spread your resources all around the 8 characters. Just make at least 4 of them like really strong. Let's say your 4 characters are all level 50, the other characters are like level 30. That should be fine. But if you make them all level 30, it's just not going to be viable in my opinion. Now this person does recommend you guys having 2 defenders and the rest of them being attackers. In game, I usually don't like having 2 defenders. I don't think I've played a game where I used more than 2. Actually, I do. In Hero Contari, I do. But in this game, this guy does recommend you guys having 2 defenders. In my opinion, I'm just going to use 1 and the rest being attackers. I mean, 2 defenders is a viable option as well, because you definitely want to protect your base as well, because this is technically a tower defense game, so you do need to defend your spaceship or assault ship. So very, very important. There's lots more information to go in this page as well. So leveling up your characters, getting characters, this is a lot of information, but stay tuned for more information on upgrading your characters or what the best thing to do or mistakes you shouldn't make. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on counterside. I do have a couple of videos planned for counterside, going over future characters that will be released, future stuff as well. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Stay hyped, and I'm out.